In today's news, 1 man dead and 3 hospitalized following chemical incident over the weekend, and 1 firearm and ammunition seized in police operation. JOST Van Dyke reconnected to BVIEC grade. Trinidad takes top prize at first Caribbean Baking Awards, and NADIA BATSON to perform at VG Easter Festival. Viewers, these and more stories when 284 News return.
Across the BVI, the fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for Fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Steakhouse Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. My name is Kamal Haynes. Most of you know me from 284 News, but now you get to see me in a different light on my very own show called Health is Wealth. We have Joel Turnbull.
I don't want you to arch your back when you're pulling down.
Milton McLean.
First of all, right, your footwork.
Steve Augustine.
You did a pretty hard workout today, so perhaps...
And as you can see, it's actually...
Alonzo Boynes.
Taekwondo.
Adam Murrows.
I'll speak as if you're an absolute beginner.
I am an absolute beginner.
You are an absolute beginner.
And Seth Graham.
It bites. It will bite.
Get your water, get your fruits and veggies, and experience a wealth of knowledge about getting healthy. Welcome viewers to the Monday, February 19th, 2024 edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. Starting today's news on a sad note where an incident involving a suspected chemical exposure on a barge in Popwood Pond, Tortola, BVI, claimed the life of 1 male and left 3 others hospitalized. The incident, which is under investigation, occurred on Saturday, February 17th, around 9 a.m. at a work site. In a statement, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force confirmed the incident, stating that initial investigations suggest that a male entered a tank on the barge and lost consciousness. Police said 2 additional males entered to rescue the male and also lost consciousness. Additionally, authorities confirmed that all individuals were recovered and noted that the other 3 individuals were conscious but experiencing respiratory difficulties and were transported to the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital for treatment. Police are yet to release the identity of the deceased male. While a 21-year-old male has been arrested and charged following a police operation at a residence in Hannah's estate on Thursday, February 15th, which led to the discovery of a prohibited firearm along with several rounds of ammunition. He is Sean Morris Jr., and according to the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, Morris has been charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and possession of explosives. Police said the illegal items were discovered following the execution of a search warrant as a result of ongoing investigations into several serious crimes in the territory. Morris is set to appear before the magistrate's court at the next available sitting to face the charges brought against him. In light of the growing concern relating to crime in the BVI, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force is encouraging the community to remain vigilant and to cooperate with law enforcement. Persons with information regarding individuals in possession of illegal firearms are urged to come forward. Call the Crime Stoppers line 800-8477 or overseas call at 1284-800-8477 with the relevant information, or contact the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force Intelligence Unit at 368-9339, the police stated. Residents on JOST Van Dyke are likely to experience a better quality of electricity service after the sister island was successfully reconnected to the BVI Electricity Corporation's main grid on Friday. The Minister for Communication and Works, Honorable Kai Reimer, made the announcement, noting that the restoration of electricity comes after dedicated efforts were made over several months, overcoming challenges posed by previous disruptions. It was in September 2023 that the subsea cable leading to the island became compromised, resulting in the BVIEC using alternative methods to power the sister island. Through the use of a generator, residents regained access to power, but at the cost of experiencing frequent power outages due to required maintenance. Following the restoration, Minister Reimer expressed his satisfaction as he revealed that the residents of JOST Van Dyke were finally back on the grid. He credited the favorable weather and claimed calm waters, which allowed divers to make substantial progress in the restoration efforts. Dr. Neil Smith, the General Manager for BVIEC, provided insights into the technical aspects of the restoration process and highlighted the corporation's dedication to fostering partnerships and safely developing the Virgin Islands while providing sustainable, innovative energy solutions at an affordable cost. He also reiterated the BVIEC's commitment to delivering an exceptional customer experience. Well, up next, viewers, we take a look at this weekend's first annual Caribbean Cake Awards.
One Stop Auto, located in the R&R Malone Complex, Parkwood Pond, is having a huge liquidation sale on all inventory, excluding vehicles and genuine Toyota and Lexus parts. Get no less than 50% off all items on shelves and inventory room. Items such as car covers, steering wheel covers, wipers, sealants, chemicals, emergency cones, adhesives, license plates, frames, air filters, oil filters, front brakes, front rotors, rear rotors, radiators, shocks, and much more. A specific listing of all makes and models for which parts are available at liquidation prices will be posted on our Facebook page.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, viewers. Trinidad and Tobago, thanks to baker Dexter Cambridge, took home the pivotal prize of Best of Show at the first annual Caribbean Baking Awards, which was held on February 16th and 17th in the British Virgin Islands. More in this report. After a day of intense baking among the 9 contestants from across the Caribbean, it was Trinidad and Tobago which caught the top prize of Best of Show at the first annual Caribbean Baking Awards, thanks to contestant Dexter Cambridge. Dexter's cake, which was entitled Queen of Bacchanal, paid homage to Trinidadian soca artist Destra Garcia and also earned him the grand prize of US $2,000.
That's what I thank the Almighty for having me here, and I thank my team. My mom, my dad didn't make it. My sister who eats all the sugar. I want to thank everyone who voted and supported me through our thick and thin. I want to support everyone who had participated, because without the Caribbean Baking Award, we would have no us to be recognized. Yes! So give us that clap. Everyone who tried to make this reality for me.
Taking first place in the competition was Dominica, with a cake produced by Akim Ishmael that represented the culture and history of his island. Ishmael also won the Cake Hero Award and was a joint winner of the Rising Star Award.
So I just want to say thank you to... Okay, that's one. Okay, well, they can come on the cruise ship, you know. Alright, so I just want to say thank you to everyone who come out. In one way or the other, you made this possible, and I cannot leave my team out. They were very supportive. When I reached out to them, they said, yes, I'm on board with you, especially Judy, because we work very well together. She's a cake artist as well. Countless nights we are up 3 o'clock in the morning, up until 6 o'clock. We are still doing cakes together. So I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you, Judy. And I hope that we can do many more together.
Second place went to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which was represented by Jessica Best, who also copped the Best Painted Cake Award.
After having experimenting, my biggest critic is my sister. She's in Guyana now. And she will tell me, yo, where you going with that? I watched a peas tree the other day and I said, you know what, I'm going to try a breadfruit cake and I'm going to try a peas filling. And somebody said to me, girl, will you just come up with some of them things? And then I said, you know what, I'm going to do my tamarind. Everybody had my tamarind cake? And how was my tamarind sauce? You say you're going to give me a job? I like to do things out of the box when I try out my cakes and so forth.
Meanwhile, in third place was Antigua and Barbuda, represented by Timoy Titus. He spoke about the journey leading up to the competition.
The start of this journey, when Shanda reached out to me to let me know that I was nominated for some awards, I was very happy, of course, but I was also quite emotional to realize that I was receiving such support from the persons who have been following my work over the years and have patronized my business. My parents have always encouraged me to follow whatever passion that I had, and so I'm grateful to them. I'm also grateful to my dearest cousin Lana, who instantly agreed to accompany me on this journey. She also owns a cake business in Antigua, and she was completely happy to just support me on this as well.
Walking home with the Baker of the Year award was Jamaica's Davio Henry, who also copped the Best Buttercream Cake and Rising Star Awards for her Bob Marley-inspired cake. She said she was astonished to be awarded Baker of the Year.
This is a surprise because I didn't know I would get this award. First of all, I'll say thank God and thank my mommy because this specific category, I literally gave up. Mommy said, wake up. When I want to sleep, wake up as I wake up. Mommy said, vote, vote, vote. I'm like, Jesus. But without God, my mommy, and everybody who voted, I just want to say thank you all. This is heartfelt. Being the Baker of the Year in the Caribbean, that's a big deal. I won't cry, but I'll sweat from the eyes.
The Cake Artist of the Year award went to Grenada's Raul Wickham. He also won Best Sculpted Cake and Best Wedding Cake. Wickham dedicated his awards to his children, who have been his motivation through it all.
There's so much people I have to thank tonight, but I'll just make it short. First, I have to give thanks to the Most High, give me the strength. My support team at home, the government of Trinidad who assist me to come here to accept this award today. The fans, the people who vote me, I appreciate everyone, so thank you.
Pastry Chef of the Year went to St. Martin's Ronald Estefan, who also won the People's Choice Award.
I want to thank the Most High every time for my journey I started. Most of my work is self-taught, and I've been in this business for like 23 years now. I started very young, and I want to thank my mom for being my support system. And I have a son, Nehemiah. If I don't get home with this award, I have problems. So I dedicate this award to him.
Taking home the Best Bake Shop of the Year award was BVI's LSL Bake Shop of Virgin Gorda. Siblings Leslie and Lestine dedicated the award to their mother, Mrs. Serene Maduru, who has been ill for some time.
All right, so thank you so much for this incredible honor. We are truly humbled and grateful to be standing here as the winner of the Best Bake Shop Award in this awesome competition. First and foremost, I would like to thank God, because without Him, nothing is possible. We would like to dedicate this award to the lady who has started this legacy some 35 years ago, our matriarch, Mrs. Serene Maduro. That's the S in LSL, Leslie Serene Lestine. She has been sick since 2021, so we have tried to continue her legacy.
The other awardees included Best Cupcake Design, awarded to Beverly Julian of Grenada. Best Cookie Art, which went to St. Vincent's Michelle Babor. Best Learning Experience, which was shared between St. Martin's Tatiana Gibbs and Trinidad's Vishana Jaimangal. And Best Cake Supply Store. And Best Cake Supply Store, which also went to Jaimangal. Also receiving awards were Chef McGarvey Thompson of the BVI, who received a Lifetime Achievement Award, and Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley, who received a Thank You Appreciation Award, which was accepted by the Junior Minister of Tourism in his absence. The competition featured chef and reality TV star Yolanda Gamb, who was one of the 3 judges in the competition. She said she was impressed by the performances of the contestants.
So what makes me so happy about this event is finally that cake is included. As it should be. I have very strong opinions about cake. I think there's always a time for cake. And I think that cake and baking brings people together, as it should. And I want to say that I'm so impressed with all of the competitors. I mean, what people don't know about cake decorating is it takes not only creativity, that's very obvious, but it takes patience and it takes perseverance. There's a lot that goes wrong when you're trying to control food. It doesn't always agree with you, and especially when you're working in this type of heat. So I commend you all for your hard work. It is so appreciated and valued, and I hope you will continue, because practice makes perfect.
Also judging was Chef Natasha DeBourg, an accomplished chef with several outstanding accolades in the culinary industry. She too expressed that she was awed by the competition and pleased to see such a competition occurring right here in the Caribbean.
I just want to say it's a real pleasure to be here amongst the Caribbean. Firstly, I want to thank the founder, Shanda, for her hard work and dedication that she have put into this. From the very beginning, when Shanda reached out to me and said she wanted to do it, and I know that everything she had encountered along the way, I knew as a woman, I wanted to be present to support her. So firstly, I just want to say, Shanda, you did a tremendous, excellent job. That what you have here now, behind the scenes, it makes it look perfect. To all the competitors who took part in the competition, I want to say it was an honor to be among you all, seeing what it is the Caribbean have to offer.
Last but not least was the organizer of the competition, Mrs. Shanda Glasgow. She described the journey as a difficult one, but said thanks to her sponsors and all who contributed, the awards show became a reality and was indeed a success.
The journey from this was not easy. I shed some tears, sleepless nights. For this whole week, starting from Monday before my bakers came in, it was a challenge. And this was not an easy challenge. I have came up with a lot of blockage, and every time there was a challenge, I would go before the Father and I would tell him, this is your vision, and I know you're not going to leave me here hanging. I said, I need a door to open for every situation. I asked him for an open door. And just when I was about to give up and say, babe, I can't do this anymore, you know, just done with this, there would be a message, there would be a call, and then there would be sponsors, And it's like, my bakers can tell you that I'm here.
Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes. Well, up next, viewers, more news from across the territory.
Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but here at 284 Media, we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. 284 Media proudly presents The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman with yours truly, Ron Grant, a show poised to help guide modern-day men into 21st century distinguished gentlemen. Don't worry, it's not all about suits and bow ties, but raw, real-life lessons that translate to grounded, community-minded, well-rounded men. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 5, a 284 Media production.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The Virgin Gorda Easter Festival Committee has confirmed that renowned soca artist NADIA BATSON will be performing at a special event on Saturday, March 30th as part of this year's Easter Festival activities. The event, titled Glow and Fete, is set to take place at the Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbor and will begin at 7 p.m. The committee shared the news on their official Facebook page saying, and I quote, "Get ready to glow and fete for a night of pure entertainment and a special guest performance by the one and only NADIA BATSON," end quote. BATSON, known for her captivating performances and memorable tracks, is sure to be a major draw for the event. Tracks in recent times include Market, Fat, Counting My Blessings, Catching Feelings, and Sugar Daddy. The committee urged festival goers to save the date and join the fun at the Rupert Vanderpool Senior Festival Village. The BVI basketball fraternity is banding together to return structure to the sport amid concerns of the purportedly debunked leadership body of the BVI Basketball Federation. Jacko Wooden has the details.
A team from 284 Media, including myself, recently sat in on a meeting of the basketball fraternity as its membership came together to discuss the future of the sport and its leadership body in the British Virgin Islands. Following the meeting, we spoke with Joash Victor, who described himself as a concerned citizen who is currently championing the interests of the fraternity and efforts to bring forth an overdue election.
Currently in the basketball community, there has been a lot of dysfunction and miscommunication happening within members of the executive body. And, as a result, there have been a standstill within the basketball community, meaning when it comes to the developing and governing of the sport. Unfortunately, due to this miscommunication, it had come to this, meaning the basketball stakeholders and the basketball community members, well, they're, lack of a better word, fed up. So as a result, we have petitioned for intervention from the BVIEC Olympic Committee to reach out to FIBA to get instructions on the way forward. The current basketball federation, they approached the BVIEC Olympic Committee already, but they dropped the ball there. And as a result, I was advised to go to CBC by the BVIEC Olympic Committee president himself, Mr. Ephraim Penn, for those who may not know. So upon doing that, we were able to communicate. I was able to communicate with the president of the CBC, Mr. Collymore, Leslie Collymore, and he advised me on how to go about. As a result, that's what we did tonight at the meeting that we had tonight at the stakeholders meeting, was to convey that information so that there's a level of transparency and integrity in establishing a new federation.
Victor described the meeting as a pleasant step in the right direction, which will hopefully lead stakeholders down a fruitful path. He expressed satisfaction with the attendance of the meeting, both in person and virtually, and participation by the stakeholders.
The important individuals that needed to be in attendance were there, and that's the most important thing. Whether you're the stakeholders, basically, and they participated extremely well. They all put forth their suggestions. We all came to a common agreement on what's to be done going forward. So look out for that, actions being taken, and that will be communicated to the public as well for transparency purposes.
The ultimate goal, he said, is to establish a new basketball federation, stating that the hope is to undergo the correct democratic process.
So the ultimate goal is to establish a new basketball federation. That is the ultimate goal. One that is trustworthy, one that is transparent, one that is going to get the job done, for lack of a better word. That is what we're trying to do. And we want it to be done with in a democratic process, meaning that was advised by FIBA, Mr. Collymore himself, to ensure that it's done in a democratic process per the Constitution established. And individuals know the Constitution needs some work. However, we have to work with what is there. It's the Constitution, and we can work with what is there, and that's what we're going to do.
He stressed that the process underway is imperative to the development and continued growth of basketball in the BVI.
This is an integral process, because without any governance, what a society can lead to. And that's what we've been lacking, unfortunately. But however, when that is resolved, then we have governance. We have not only governance, but we have individuals who are tasked with the development of basketball in the territory. Not just government, but developing the sport, which in turn will lead to, as you can see, with a structure that was previously established, that could be built upon tremendously. And to the fact that we were able to produce Mr. Demoy Hodge and other Errol Penn and Leslie and all these guys without that structure, imagine what we can do when the structure is there. The future is great.
Considering concerns regarding the leadership of the Basketball Federation, 284 Media saw it fit to reach out to incumbent President Derek Varlak. In a brief call, he indicated that he would not like to comment on the matter. Jacques Wooding, 284 News.
Well, viewers, that's all we have for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Bye-bye.
Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
One Stop Auto, located in the R&R Malone Complex, Parkwood Pond, is having a huge liquidation sale on all inventory, excluding vehicles and genuine Toyota and Lexus parts. Get no less than 50% off all items on shelves and inventory room. Items such as car covers, steering wheel covers, wipers, sealants, chemicals, emergency cones, adhesives, license plates frames, air filters, oil filters, front brakes, rear brakes, front rotors, rear rotors, radiators, shocks, and much more. A specific listing of all makes and models for which parts are available at liquidation prices will be posted on our Facebook page.